Chapter 13. Shelter for Everyone. We will learn variation in shelter, animals living together. A house is a structure that provides shelter to us. It protects us against storm, rain, thieves, etc. People in different regions live in different kinds of houses. The location and climate of a place, the construction materials available locally, and the economic condition of the people determine the types of houses they live in. Variation in shelter. Kacha or mud houses are common in villages. A kacha house is a weak house. It is made of stones and mud. The roofs of such houses are made of locally available materials like straw, palm leaves, or asbestos sheets. It cannot withstand storm and earthquake. Nowadays, Pakka houses are also being constructed in villages. They are made of bricks and cement. A city is a place of diversity. Many people live there. Very rich people make big houses, which are called bungalows, whereas those who are not so rich build moderate dwellings for themselves. Those with still lower incomes live in one-room houses. People who cannot afford a house live in slums or pavements, or even under flyovers or bridges. The houses of cities are generally made of bricks, iron, steel, and cement. Some people live in flats. Flats are the houses in multi-storied buildings. Flats are made because of the shortage of land in very big cities like Delhi, Ahmedabad, Chennai, Kolkata, Bengaluru, Mumbai, etc. In hilly and mountainous regions, houses are made of wood. These houses are called chalets. They have sloping roofs. This is because the rainwater or snow cannot collect on this kind of roof. Bricks, cement, and steel are not readily available in these regions. Therefore, wood and stones are the common building materials of the houses on hills. In the polar regions, the land is always covered with ice and snow. Therefore, the Eskimos build houses of snow and ice. These houses are called igloos. The floor is covered with animal skin to keep the igloo warm. The place which experiences a hot climate, houses usually have thick walls, high ceiling, and flat roofs. Thick wall and high ceiling keep the houses cool. Brick, cement, iron are the building material of such houses. Knowledge window. Igloos were predominantly constructed by the people of Canada's Central Arctic and Greenland's Thule area. The areas where it rains heavily, houses are built on stilts. A stilt house is constructed on a raised platform which is a few feet above the ground. This keeps the occupants of the house safe from the flood water as well as from snakes and insects. These houses have sloping roofs to allow rainwater to drain off easily. In regions where earthquakes are common, such as Uttarakhand and Assam, most houses are made of wood because a wooden house causes much less damage than a house built of bricks or stones. Knowledge window. In Andalusia, in the south of Spain, some people live in underground houses. This kind of house is called a cuba. During the winter, the houses stay warm, and during the summer, houses stay cool. Some houses are used for living permanently. The houses that are mentioned above are built keeping this fact in view. There are some houses which are used for staying at a place for some time. Such houses are temporary in nature. A tent and a caravan are temporary shelters. These are made of a thick cloth called canvas. They are supported by poles and ropes fixed to the ground or the carts. Knowledge window. The number of people living in an area, the settlement is called a hamlet, a village, a town, or a city. Animals living together. Insects like ants and bees live together in groups. Let us learn more about their dwellings. Ants. Ants live in colonies. There are 3 kinds of ants: queen ant, female worker ants, and male ants. The queen ant lays eggs, the worker ants look after the eggs and collect food. The ants make a home with clay, sand, and sticks. It is called an anthill. An anthill has numerous chambers connected to one another. The ants use these chambers to lay eggs, to store food, and to rest. Bees. Bees live together in beehive. There is one queen bee, some male bees which are called drones, and many worker bees in a beehive. The queen bee lays eggs. The male bees help queen bee to reproduce. The worker bees build, clean, and protect the beehive. They collect nectar from flowers and store it in the beehive. Quick review. A house is a structure that provides shelter to us. It protects us against storm, rain, thieves, etc. The location and climate of a place, the construction materials available locally, and the economic condition of the people determine the types of houses they live in. The roofs of kacha houses are made of straws, palm leaves, or asbestos sheets. On the hills, the roofs of the houses are made sloping to avoid damage from the rain or snow. A group of families living together in a particular locality make a neighborhood. Animals like ants and bees live together in groups that are called colonies.